I am glad to welcome you to the GB Cars Problems channel. Today, we are diving into the Citroen Xsara, the first generation model produced from 1997 to 2005. This French hatchback was a popular choice in the United Kingdom for its blend of style, comfort, and affordability, often praised for its smooth ride and spacious interior. However, like many cars from that era, it has its fair share of weak points that owners should know about. Let us start with a quick overview of what made the Xsara appealing. It came with a range of petrol and diesel engines, from efficient 1.4-litre units to punchier 2-litre options, delivering decent performance for city driving. The car's design featured a distinctive rounded shape that turned heads, and its handling was surprisingly agile for a family hatchback. On the positive side, the Xsara offered excellent value for money, with used examples now available for as little as £500 for a basic model in fair condition. Its cabin was roomy enough for 4 adults, and the boot space was generous at around 340 litres. Many owners appreciated the comfortable seats and the relatively low running costs, especially with diesel variants achieving over 50 miles per gallon. However, reliability was not always its strong suit, and that is where we focus today. Common complaints revolve around the suspension system, particularly the rear suspension arms, which tend to wear out prematurely due to the UK's pothole-ridden roads. Electrical gremlins also plague this model, often manifesting as faulty wiring or failing components in the dashboard. Let us talk about those suspension arms in more detail. The rear torsion beam setup is durable in theory, but the bushes and arms corrode quickly in wet British weather, leading to clunking noises and uneven tyre wear. Replacement costs can run from £100 to £300 per side, including labour at a local garage. Many drivers report that ignoring these issues leads to a bouncy ride and potential safety concerns during cornering. Electrical problems are another headache for Xsara owners. The central locking system frequently malfunctions, with actuators failing and leaving doors unlocked or stuck. Dashboard warning lights can flicker due to poor connections, and the alternator often gives up after about 80,000 miles, costing around £200 to fix. Beyond suspension and electrics, the Xsara has issues with its cooling system. Radiators and thermostats are prone to leaks, especially in older models, which can cause overheating on long motorway journeys. Head gasket failures are not uncommon in the petrol engines, particularly the 1.6-litre variant, leading to expensive repairs upwards of £500. On a brighter note, the diesel engines, like the 2-litre HDI, are robust and can last well over 150,000 miles with proper maintenance. They provide strong torque for overtaking on A roads, and fuel efficiency remains a big plus in today's eco-conscious UK market. The car's ABS braking system is generally reliable, offering good stopping power in emergencies. Transmission woes occasionally crop up, especially in manual gearboxes where synchros wear out, making gear changes notchy. Automatic versions are rarer but can suffer from solenoid failures, with rebuilds costing £400 to £600. Regular servicing at intervals of 12,000 miles helps mitigate these, as recommended by Citroen. Rust is a silent killer for the Xsara, particularly around the wheel arches and sills, thanks to the UK's salty winter roads. Inspecting for corrosion during an MOT is crucial, as patching it up might set you back £150 or more. However, the body's galvanized sections do offer some protection compared to older rivals. Interior quality has its ups and downs. The plastics feel a bit cheap and can rattle over time, but the layout is user-friendly with intuitive controls. Some models came with air conditioning, which was a luxury back then, though compressors often fail after a decade, costing £200 to replace. Engine reliability varies by type. The petrol 1.8-litre is peppy but thirsty, averaging 35 miles per gallon, and it can suffer from oil leaks. Diesel options are thriftier and more durable, making them ideal for high-mileage drivers in rural areas. Braking components wear out faster than average, with discs and pads needing replacement every 30,000 miles or so. This is exacerbated by the car's weight and the stop-start nature of UK traffic. Upgrading to quality aftermarket parts can improve longevity and cost around £150 for a full set. Fuel system issues affect some Xsaras, with injectors clogging in diesels due to poor quality fuel. Cleaning or replacing them runs from £100 to £200 per injector. Sticking to reputable UK filling stations helps prevent this. The exhaust system corrodes quickly, especially the rear silencer, leading to noisy drives and failed emissions tests. A new exhaust might cost £200 fitted, but it's a straightforward job for most mechanics. Catalytic converters are generally long-lasting though. Visibility is a strong point, with large windows providing excellent all-round views, which is great for navigating tight British streets. However, headlight bulbs burn out frequently, and the wiring harness can fray, causing dim lights at night. Replacing the harness is a fiddly task but affordable at under £100. Ride comfort is one of the Xsara's highlights, thanks to its soft suspension that absorbs bumps well on uneven roads. This makes it a comfy cruiser for family outings, though it can feel wallowy at higher speeds on motorways. Competitors like the Ford Focus offered sharper handling, but the Xsara prioritizes relaxation. Maintenance costs are generally low, with parts readily available from suppliers like Euro Car Parts in the UK. Servicing at an independent garage might cost £80 for a basic oil change. Citroen's dealer network is still supportive for older models. Timing belts need changing every 60,000 miles to avoid catastrophic engine failure, a job costing £300. Neglecting this is a common pitfall for second-hand buyers. Always check service history when purchasing. The Xsara's safety features include dual airbags and optional side airbags, which were advanced for the late 90s. It scored 3 stars in Euro NCAP tests, decent, but not top tier. Modern standards have surpassed it, so families might prefer newer alternatives. Fuel economy shines in diesels, with real-world figures around 45 to 55 miles per gallon on mixed drives. Petrol models lag at 25 to 35, making them less ideal for long commutes. With UK fuel prices hovering at £1.40 per litre, diesels save money. Resale value is low, with well-maintained examples fetching £1,000 to £2,000 today. This makes it a budget buy for first-time drivers or as a second car. Rarity of certain parts can inflate costs though. The car's styling has aged gracefully, with a timeless appeal that still looks fresh on UK roads. Customization options were limited, but aftermarket alloys and spoilers were popular mods. It handles light off-road duties surprisingly well for a hatchback. Common modifications include upgrading the suspension for better handling, costing £200 for coilovers. This addresses the soft stock setup without losing comfort. Enthusiast forums in the UK offer plenty of advice. Insurance groups are low, around group 10 to 15, keeping premiums affordable for young drivers at about £400 annually. Reliability ratings from sources like What Car place it mid-pack for its class. Owner satisfaction is mixed, with comfort praised, but breakdowns criticized. In conclusion, the Citroen Xsara first generation suits budget-conscious drivers who prioritize comfort and economy over cutting-edge tech, such as families on a tight budget or commuters in urban areas. It is not ideal for those seeking bulletproof reliability or sporty dynamics, as the suspension and electrical issues can add up. Overall, with careful maintenance, it remains a charming French classic for the UK market. And if you own this automotive masterpiece, please describe the problems you encountered while driving it. Perhaps your review will help viewers when choosing a car. That's all I have for now. Thank you all very much for your attention. I'd be very grateful if you subscribe to the channel. See you soon.